Saudi Arabia-Pakistan Defense Pact, Nuclear Umbrella, Sheikh's Middle East Security Order, Pulse News Analysis, Vertical Bar, Geopolitics and Security. On Wednesday evening, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan stunned the world by announcing a new mutual defense pact that could redefine Middle Eastern security. Officials revealed that the agreement includes a NATO-style mutual defense clause, and by Friday, Pakistan's defense minister confirmed the pact requires Islamabad to extend a nuclear umbrella over Riyadh. This is the first time Pakistan, one of just 9 nuclear-armed states, has extended its nuclear deterrent beyond its borders. The timing, just days after Israel's airstrikes in Qatar, makes the pact even more significant. It signals a dramatic shift in alliances and raises urgent questions about the future of the Middle East's balance of power. Why the pact matters. A regional first, no Arab state has ever been directly covered by another country's nuclear umbrella. Saudi Arabia just became the first, a response to Israel. While Riyadh claims the timing was incidental, the agreement followed Israeli military strikes in Qatar. Many analysts see this as a direct reaction to fears that U.S. security guarantees no longer deter Israeli action. Pakistan's leap. Islamabad has long been a military heavyweight, but this move pushes it into a global spotlight as a nuclear guarantor in the Arab world. A history of Saudi-Pakistan relations. The relationship between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan is deep, though it has seen ups and downs. 1947-2000s, alliance of convenience. Saudi Arabia supplied oil and loans to Pakistan. Pakistan sent troops, pilots, and advisors to the kingdom. In the 1970s and 1980s, Pakistani forces helped defend Saudi Arabia from regional threats, including during the 1969 Saudi-Yemen War and after the 1979 Mecca Mosque siege. In 1998, Riyadh stood by Pakistan after its nuclear tests, even providing free oil. 2008-2019, a cooling period. Pakistan refused to send troops to Yemen in 2015. It also refused to join Saudi Arabia's blockade of Qatar. Imran Khan's government tried to balance relations with Iran and Turkey, frustrating Riyadh. 2020s, back to basics. Pakistan's financial crisis made Saudi support vital again. Saudi Arabia, worried about U.S. disengagement and rising Israeli aggression, turned back to Islamabad for military assurance. The result? The Defense Pact of 2025. The nuclear umbrella explained. Extending a nuclear umbrella means Pakistan is pledging to deter attacks on Saudi Arabia with the threat of nuclear retaliation. In practical terms, Riyadh now enjoys a nuclear deterrent without having its own arsenal. This changes the calculus in the Gulf. Israel is widely understood to have nuclear capabilities, but until now, no Arab state had a countervailing guarantee. The timing, Qatar, Israel, and U.S. disengagement. The pact was signed just days after Israel's strikes in Qatar. While Riyadh insists the timing was coincidental, it is difficult to ignore the symbolism. The U.S., long Saudi Arabia's protector, has shown little appetite to rein in Israeli military actions. With Washington's pivot away from the Middle East, Saudi Arabia is hedging its bets by building a new non-American security framework. The bigger picture, toward an Islamic NATO. This pact may not stop at Saudi Arabia. Pakistan's defense minister suggested the nuclear umbrella could be expanded and floated the idea of an Arab Islamic NATO. Interestingly, Iran has been making similar noises. Just this week, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian met Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in Qatar, proposing an Islamic alliance to deter Israel. For now, the idea of Riyadh and Tehran working under the same umbrella seems far-fetched, but mutual anxieties about Israel are pushing former rivals closer together. Risks and unanswered questions. India's reaction. India has close ties with both Saudi Arabia and Israel. How will New Delhi respond to Pakistan's deepening defense role in the Gulf? Washington's view. Will the U.S. accept a Saudi-Pakistani security pact that sidelines American influence? Regional rivalries. Could this agreement drag Pakistan into wider Middle Eastern conflicts, complicating its priorities in South Asia? Conclusion. The Saudi-Pakistan Defense Pact is more than just another military agreement. It could mark the beginning of a post-American Middle East, where nuclear deterrence and new security blocs are shaped not in Washington, but in Riyadh, Islamabad, and beyond. For Saudi Arabia, this is about survival in a volatile region. For Pakistan, it's about asserting its nuclear status on the global stage. For the rest of the world, it's a reminder that the Middle East's security order is shifting, and fast.